Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for allowing me to be part of your day today. Did you remember to set your clocks ahead? You don't have to. Everything does it on its own now. So guys, I worked 7 hours, but I'm going to get paid for 8. And here I am at work on the home stretch. Guys, I wanted to talk to you about Chris Shelton. Why? I'll tell you why. First of all, let me tell you guys how much I appreciate you. I hope you know that. Anybody that's been following me for any length of time, my channel, as you know, is the lifespan is really short. I'm still going to decide what I want to do in April as far as continuing the channel and whatnot. However, I started this channel and not on Scientology at all, but the traction began because of Scientology. So we know that. So I am glued to Scientology, and so is this channel. And I have to, on occasion, do Scientology videos, and that's okay because it interests me. So all of the people that are here for Scientology stuff, please stay. And those that have come after, just listen, because this is fascinating stuff as far as cults and such like that. So there is a former Scientology group, an ex-Scientology group, we don't like these people Scientology groups, moneymaker Scientology groups, scam Scientology groups, and then all of that as ex-Scientology groups as well. So there's not so good ex-Scientologists, there's really good ex-Scientologists, there's ex-Scientologists that are, believe it or not, forming their own cults, some aware, some not aware. You have followers, you have leaders. That's the way it is, right? But we're going to talk about Chris Shelton. And the reason why we're going to talk about him is because, guys, I had a CASAC years ago, over a decade ago, as a matter of fact. And that is a certificate alcohol and substance abuse counselor. It's not a licensed social worker. It's not anything other than a certificate that tells me I can run certain groups within a certain facility, with some oversight, and it has its restrictions. I would never claim it's more than what it was. I don't even have it anymore because I got out of the field shortly after I got the CASAC because of a whistleblowing situation. It doesn't matter. What matters is I know what I was restricted to because of this piece of paper. I know what it allowed me to do, and I know what I could sell myself on while being legitimate and also legal. I couldn't sell myself on counseling. Sure, I could counsel people. I had counseling groups. I didn't have one-on-one counseling groups. I had group counseling groups. So could I counsel one-on-one, and would I be good with it? Yeah, I would. But I would never say, let me take you on as a client, because with all this experience and with my thing from school, I could be vague about it. People could believe that I'm more qualified educationally than I am. And that would not be true. So, Chris Shelton has been toting on about having this certain degree or this certain qualification that when we break down is a certificate. That's all it is. It's a certificate. It's not any kind of master's. Enough light, guys? Listen, seriously, I want to tell you something. Well, I was looking at the video to add some stuff and edit it. I found something that was very upsetting. So, Chris Shelton is claiming to have his Master's of Science in this thing that I'm going to put up and show you guys is a certificate. I mean, it was a course that took some months That was it. And he's claiming on his website, MSc, a Master of Science. For those people, if you look it up, and I'm going to show you because I looked it up under Google, MSc, not just MS, and it says Master of Science. As far as I know, the guy didn't finish high school, right? Because he was in the Sea Org. When do you do that? So, what am I really supposed to believe that he got his high school diploma and went through 8 years of schooling? When? This isn't right. This is not right. Because people that just don't know any better could see that and think that this guy's got a legitimate Master's of Science. Chris Shelton, if you have one, my apologies. Show me the degree from a college that's an accredited college, please. Show the degree of 8 years of schooling. I don't care if you did it in 4 years. Maybe you did. Maybe you did do it. I don't think so. The way things are worded, the way there's a little C there. I mean, if you're doing something like that, then there's no difference between you and L. Ron Hubbard, buddy. And if you're still doing it, where's your behavior changed? Pardon the tone change here, people, but if that's what's going on, I would think that's fraudulent. So, show me where I'm wrong in this, Chris. I hope that I am wrong in this. Because if you don't legitimately have a master's degree, this is so misleading. And you know it, or you wouldn't have worded it like that. So, does anybody know if Chris has a legitimate master's degree? High school diploma? Because I didn't think he did. I could be wrong. This changes the whole tone of the friggin' video that I was putting up. I'm putting this up. We're going to change the tone again and go back to what I was saying because it still adds to, this just adds to it tenfold. Unbelievable. Guys, I'm going to put this up and then I'm going to read it to you. Guys, you got to be kidding me. I'm looking at this. This is his website. It says hiscriticalthinking.com, Chris Shelton, MSc, Psychology of Coercive Control. Coercive control. He's got a Master's of Science, it says, in the psychology of coercive control. Who invented this? This is crazy. That he has a certificate and he's passing it off as a Master's of Science. And it says right here, University of Salford, School of Health and Society, Master's of Science in Psychology of Coercive Control with distinction in 2022. How is this even legal? How is this legal? And when I typed in what did the initials MSc stand for, right here, put simply, an MSc, it has it right there, Masters of Science, is a postgraduate degree in the fields of science, mathematics, medicine, and healthcare. Are you kidding me? He doesn't have that. This is so misleading. I'm just stumped at this, guys. And wait till you continue to hear the rest of this video to see how damaging this can get. This just takes it to a whole other turn. Are you kidding me? Guys, this just took me by surprise. I have the video that I worked on that went into an interview that Chris had with somebody that he went and did this program with. I'm still going to put up that video, but I'm going to end this video here because my whole tone and everything has shifted, and because think about that. Think about how misleading that is. And I'm still just dumbfounded. Again, if I am mistaken, and Chris actually has a master's, which it wouldn't be written like that, man. The only thing he's doing wrong here is he's got that MS little C there, which is questionable to some people. But if you type it in on Google and you do a search, it comes up as Masters of Science. And I think he even says it, right? In a made up thing, kind of like Scientology, in a made up thing. I'm so enraged about this because there's no doubt he's profiting from this. He did this so that he could sell services, but he's selling them under a false umbrella. Sound familiar? I hope I am wrong about this, Chris. I hope that you actually have a Masters of Science, which is a common thing that people know, not something invented, not some sort of loophole that the public wouldn't know about. Tell me, guys. Tell me, Chris. I'd love nothing more than to apologize and say, I'm wrong. But the math doesn't math. All right, guys, so I looked up the school, and it's in Manchester, England. And obviously, you could take long-distance classes, apparently, because they have international students and such. It's a 1-year course if you take it full-time. If you take it part-time, it takes about 2 years to complete the course. Master's degree. See, that's what's missing. The word degree and all of that. That's what he's getting away with. It's a master's of, anybody can say. Anybody can say, I have a master's in communication. A master's degree? Nope, just a master's. That's exactly what it is, guys. So I'm going to put up the screenshots of that. I just find it to be so misleading. And the course is, it seems like a really cool course. It's about $28,000 because it's over 18,000 pounds there. So about that in conversion. I mean, that's a lot of money. It seems like it's a really cool course, but it's not a master's degree. And because you know that it looks like that, and you know that people are going to see it like that, and ignorant people aren't going to ask, they'll just say, what school did you go to? And you'll say, oh, I got my degree, maybe. Because you ain't going to say, I got my certificate. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's so misleading. And that's my problem with Chris. And I am going to put up the other video later. I have some more to go. But I want to put this up because my whole shift is, my tone just shifted here. And anyway, guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's misleading? Do you think it's fair? Would you do that? I wouldn't do it. If I were to put it up there, I would make sure people understood that it was not from a college, that I did not go through 8 years of schooling for it. All right, guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Have a great weekend. Talk to me in the chat. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks, guys. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you're going to be tomorrow. Don't be Chris Shelton. Bye, guys.